Peace, 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 peace. It's Andrew the Promised Child once again. And welcome to another episode of the 30-minute session. This is episode 3. Alright. Pin comment. Also, I'm going to put this cash app. Alright, we took care of that. Got that in there. Alright, so let's get right to this message, man. I have a YouTube channel, Promise Child TV. Promise Child TV. If you have not subscribed to the channel over there, get over there. Also, if you like to order any products, get any products from me, or get one-on-one mindset coaching, one-on-one confidence coaching, go to ATPC Motivates Constant Contact Sites.com. If you like to become a member and get exclusive content, go to Andrew the Promised Child Patreon. You can follow me on Facebook after I get off this live. I'm going to do a live over there on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Also, you can follow me on TikTok at Promise Child 1 Motivates. If I'm not mistaken, Promise Child 1 Motivates. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get to the message this morning. And the message this morning is become the person that you want to become. Right? Like, become the person you want to become. And I'm going to tell you who sparked this thought and who introduced this idea to me of becoming the person that you want to become. Bob Proctor, RP to the king, man. RP to that. That was one teaching brother. He's the one who introduced me to like paradigms and programming. You know what I'm saying? The mental faculties. You know what I'm saying? Like, he introduced me to these things, and I'm forever grateful for him introducing me to these ideas and these principles and things like that. So I actually got this message from him, you know, become the person that you want to be right now. You know, and I had to listen to it a few times because when I first heard it, it's like, become the person you want to become them now. Like, how you going to become the person? How you going to do that? You know, so I was like kind of confused when I first heard it. Like, you know, so I kept hearing it over and over again. Took notes on it, thought about it, talked about it, thought about it, talked about it, took notes on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Become the person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you being introduced to new knowledge, because that's something that I've never been taught before. Nobody never taught me about the person you want to be, become that person now. You know what I'm saying? It was always some futuristic, like, you become that person when you become that person. Like, that it's going to happen in the future. It might happen in 5 years. It might happen in 10 years. You know, that's something that's going to happen down the line. It's like, how you going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you going to do that now? How you going to become the person now? So as I thought about it, and I had a lot of time to think about it, you know, a lot of time to think about it. And as I thought about it, I was like, oh, that's how you do it. Using your imagination. Using your imagination. So I know you're like, yo, Promise, where you going with this? Remember when we were children, right? When we were children, and I know I remember as a kid, I used to be in the living room, right? And I used to act like I was a football player. I'm telling you, man, My mama bought me the helmet. I had the gear, all that, right? But before I had the helmet, before I had the gear, I never played for like a school or anything like that. But I would go outside and play football and stuff like that. But before I even went outside and even played football, I remember being in the house acting like I'm playing football. Before the helmet, before the uniform, before going outside, and I'd be running back and forth from this part of the living room to this part of the living room, and I put myself in the mindset of being a football player. And I wasn't just any type of football player when I was imagining this. I was an NFL player. Like I used to, like, yo, I'm an NFL player. I play for, you know what I'm saying? I play for this national football team, and I'm like really acting it out. Like in my mind, I'm really on the football field playing football in the NFL, running back and forth, 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 back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I used to either act like I got tackled. I be running, boom, act like I break loose, boom, get hit, get tackled. You know what I'm saying? Boom, get back up. I used to do the whole huddle and everything. I go back and I huddle up, right? I was acting like I was already in the NFL. Not saying that I'm in the NFL today. Not saying I ever went to the NFL, never played for a football team. I'm just giving y'all an example. And to me, it was like the realest thing in the world. It was so real. So it was nothing to go outside and play football. You know what I'm saying? Go outside with my friends and play football. Like, yo, y'all want to play football? Let's play football. Bet. Boom, let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did in the house anyway. I already became that. So when I went outside, I was like, yo, I'm already, in my mind, I'm already this. Let's go. Oh, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. I already act like I was that. So becoming the person you want to become in the future, become that person now. Right? So for my social media influencers out there, because since we on social media, for my social media influencers out there, or my up and coming social media influencers, you say, yo, I want to build a social media brand. I want 100,000 followers. I want 1 million followers. I want 1 million subscribers. I want this big brand on YouTube. Every time I go live, I want thousands and thousands of people watching. This is what you're saying to yourself, right? And my thing is, some of y'all not even posting content. Some of y'all not even creating content because you say, oh, nobody's watching you. Nobody's subscribed to your channel. Nobody's following you. And then when you do build your following up, people start to unfollow you because they don't like your content and you start to get discouraged. So now, if you want this multi-million-dollar or this multi-billion-dollar brand from podcasting, from influencing, if you say you want this multi-million-dollar, multi-billion-dollar brand, you have to become that person now. Come on now. You have to become that person now. So every day, you should post. Every day, you should post like you already got 1 million subscribers. Every day, you should post like you got 1 million followers. You know what I'm saying? Every day, you should post like you already got brand deals. You should already approach this like you already, like what you say you want to become, you got to approach this thing like you already that. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter if they looking at it or not. What you're doing is you're programming yourself to become that now. You're programming yourself to become that in the present. You're programming yourself to say, look, I'm not going to wait to the future to become a social media influencer. I'm not going to wait till I get that new camera. I'm not going to wait till I earn $1 million. I'm not going to wait till I get that 100,000 followers. I'm not going to wait till I get my first 50,000 followers. I'm not going to wait till people get behind me and start supporting me. I'm going to become that now. I'm going to be an influencer now. I'm going to turn up on that now. So what I'm going to do my lives like it's already 1 million people on here now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to drop my 3 to 5 videos or my 4 to 8 videos or my 1 video a day now like people already watching. I'm going to set a schedule now like I'm already getting paid for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna set the schedule now. Like Stars got a schedule, Showtime got a schedule. You know what I'm saying? All these big platforms, Netflix got Hulu, they got a schedule. All these different people, they got a schedule. So I'm gonna move like I'm already that. And in your mind, every morning you gotta wake up. Every morning I have a multi-million-dollar brand. 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 I got sponsors giving me money. You see, the more you see, this is the thing. The more you say something to yourself, and the most you do something over and over again, it becomes a habit. It becomes habitual behavior. The more you do it, they say it takes 30 days to build the habit. You do this for 30 days, 40 days, 50 days. Now you have programmed yourself to be that. You have programmed yourself to be it, to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's in your actions like, yo, now from the outside looking in, yo, this dude posts every day at 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? As you keep on going down that algorithm, keep on going down that line. This dude posts every day. Like, trust me, man. People gonna see you. People see you. And it's not even about people seeing you. It's about you doing this because this is what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You doing this because this is who you are. Not because of the people's support, but after a while, like they say, consistency is key. You keep showing up every day and not just showing up. You showing up and you dominating. You showing up and you going, you know what I'm saying? You going hard. I'm talking about you getting in that ring like Mike Tyson in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You getting on that court like Michael Jordan in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? You going full-fledged. You going hard. Trust me. Eventually, the work will be noticed. But right now, don't worry about being noticed. Right now, you're becoming that. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with what you say, yo. Excuse me. When I get the money, I'm gonna do this, or when I get the money, I'm gonna start eating healthy. Just an example. Right now, I ain't got the money to eat healthy. You know, eating healthy costs too much. No, you gotta become that now. You know what I'm saying? This for me right here. You gotta become that now. You gotta start eating healthy now. You understand what I'm saying? Like right now, you gotta start eating healthy now. You gotta become the healthy eater now. You gotta become the one who exercise now. You know what I'm saying? You don't wait. You become that now. Okay, boom. What you say you're gonna do in the future, what you got in your mind in the future to do when you get healthy, you gotta do that now. I say when New Year's get here, I'm going to exercise. When New Year's get here, I'm going to do this. No, you know what? I'm going to do that now. You know what? Forget New Year's. We ain't wait today New Year's. I become that now. My New Year's resolution is now. Start working out. Start eating healthy. Become that now. You know what I'm saying? And what you do is you take a pen. You put it on the paper, and you write, who do you want to become? Okay, I want to be healthy. I want to be happy. I want to be wealthy. I want great relationships. Write that down on a piece of paper, that you want to be happy, that you want to be healthy, and you want great relationships. Put that down on a piece of paper right now. Put that down on a piece. Look at it. Okay, I want this type of house. I want this type of car. I want this type of wife. I want these type of friends. Boom. Put that down on a piece of paper. Then look at it and then start. And like I said earlier, bring the future to the present. Bring the future to the present and start to imitate and act that out now. Now, when you first do it, it's gonna feel crazy. When you start going live and ain't nobody on your live and there's 0 people on there, you're gonna feel kind of funny when you first start. Okay, granted, I give you that. You're gonna feel kind of funny. It's gonna feel weird, like, yo, man, I did the live, ain't nobody on this joint, and man, that's cool. You know, I dropped the video. No, you becoming that. And when you becoming that person, you just, you know what I'm saying? It's like the way you see yourself in the future, you see yourself now. So if you see yourself in the future as perfection, and you see yourself in the future as mastery, oh man, and you start doing that now, like, yo, if I like I'm a motivational speaker. So in my mind, I always look at it like this. When I get up in the morning, I'm talking to 100,000 people. The way that I study, I'm preparing to teach 100,000 people. In my mind, I already got 1,000 students. So I'm always studying. I'm always learning how to help other people. You know what I'm saying? How to spark people or inspire people to go after their dreams and make their dreams a reality. So in my mind, I'm already dead. I'm already dead. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like I'm already dead. You say you want to, well, shoot, in 5 years, 6 years, I'm gonna start traveling the world. No, become that now. Start traveling the world. Become that person now. The thing that you say you're gonna do in 5 years, do it now. Start going, man, 5 years, 5-10 years, I'm gonna be traveling the world, I'm gonna be doing this. No, you can do that now. Become the person that you say you're gonna be in 2027, the person you say you're gonna be in 2028, the person you say you're gonna be in 2030. Become that person now. That travel the world, that take care of their family, that do this. You know, why, shoot, in 10 years, I'm gonna show people. No, right now, you show yourself. Right now, you prove to yourself right now. See, the thing is, we get so tricked on, we think it's about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and granted, don't get me wrong, we live in a capitalist society. We live in America, of course. You need money. But it's really about this. I heard a guy say this. And I don't want to get too sidetracked because I want to stay on the message of become the person you want to be. But I heard a person say this. It says, if they took all the money away from everybody in the world, they took all the money away and start everybody at zero, they said more likely the money is going to be in the same hands that it's in today. The people, the billionaires of today, the $1 billion corporations, they said more likely the money is going to end up right back in the same hands. Why? Because of a mindset. And everything is about how you see yourself, how you see the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's why this becoming the person you want to become today is important. Because, see, me, I look at it like this. You got to have a sense of urgency, bro. You got to have a sense of urgency, sis. You know what I'm saying? Because life is short. And we keep talking about we're going to do this in 20 years. We're going to do this in 15 years. We're going to do this next year. We're going to wait till New Year's get hit. No, life is short. And one thing about us human beings is we're arrogant. We're very arrogant. You know what I'm saying? We're so arrogant and we feel like we got all the time in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this tomorrow. No, you have to become that person now, brother. You have to become that person now, sister. You have to become that person now. Today, you become that person. You know what I'm saying? You become that person today. And like I said earlier, it's going to feel kind of crazy. It's going to feel weird. You know what I'm saying? It's going to feel, but no, man, do it every day. You know, it's crazy because when I watch the youth, right, and this becoming the person you want to become, and as you watch the youth and they watch these rappers and they watch these movies, right, and you see them becoming the rapper, you see them becoming their favorite entertainer. You see them becoming their favorite ball players. You see them becoming that. You hear a lot of ball players say, yo, when I was a kid, I used to look up to Michael Jordan. I wanted to be like Michael Jordan. And what a lot of people don't know is in their mind, they became an NBA player right then and there. They became an NBA player right in the middle school. A lot of these rappers, they've been rapping since middle school, since elementary, right? And they became a rapper. They became that person right then and there. You know what I'm saying? They became that person right then and there. Like, that's the dope thing. Like, right then and there, they became that person. They started to do everything that you're supposed to do. If you're a rapper, right, and you say, yo, I want to be a multi-platinum rapper, I want to be a multi-millionaire from a rapper, you have to already see yourself as a multi-millionaire rapper. You have to already feel it. You have to already breathe it. You have to already walk it. You have to already dress like it. You know what I'm saying? You say I'm going to be a businessman, and I'm just using this as an example. I'm not saying this is what you have to do, but you say, yo, I want to be a businessman. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a millionaire. Ain't no wrong with going to get you a nice business suit, business tie. I'm not saying you have to dress like that. It's cool. You can throw your hoodie on, throw your hat on, throw your sweats on. Ain't no wrong with that. I'm just using an example. And you say, yo, when I become a millionaire, when I become a billionaire, I'm going to start wearing suits and ties. I'm gonna start wearing suits and ties. I'm gonna start dressing like this. I'm gonna start rocking my Stacey Adams. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, that's how I'm gonna dress when I become a millionaire. No, start dressing like that now. Every morning you wake up, yo, I'm gonna throw on my suit and tie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my suit and tie on and I'm going out. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is how I'm gonna be. The way I said I was gonna be in 5 years, 10 years, this is how I'm gonna be now. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. When I'm a multi-millionaire, I'm gonna write books, or I'm gonna write pamphlets, or I'm gonna write happy anniversary cards, or I'm gonna write this. You start doing that now. You said, yo, in 5, 10 years, I'm gonna be a writer. No, you become a writer today. Everything you say you're gonna do, you become a writer today. You become a singer today. Today, you start to walk it out. You start to act it out. I was watching Kanye West say, we all been taught to act. Right? We all been taught to act. And what I'm saying is, whatever you want to be, you have to be emotionally evolved with it. See, the problem is we look at things from our intellect. You know what I'm saying? We look at it from logic or our intellect instead of looking at it from our emotions. See, in order for something to get done, we have to be emotionally involved with it. You know what I'm saying? So when I was talking about the youth, they become emotionally evolved. So whether it's for the negative or whether it's for the good, whether it's for the street life or whether it's for the athlete life, whether it's for the rap life, you start to see they emotionally become evolved with these lyrics, with these words, with these lifestyles. They become emotionally involved with it. And once they become emotionally involved with it, they become that and they start to act that out. So a lot of y'all are not emotional. You are separated from your dream or from who you want to be. You are separated from it. You're not one with it. You know what I'm saying? You're not one with it. You are separated from it. And you have to become one with it. Because once you become one with it, then you will no longer look at it as 20 years from now, 50 years from now. You will start to look at it as now because you're emotionally involved with it. See, before you became an employee, if you are employed, before you became an employee, you was already emotionally involved with that idea. You was all in your mind. You was already. I remember. Let me give you an example. I remember when I first got a job at Dollar Tree. Right. I used to call Dollar Tree every single day. Like no cap, no lie. I used to call Dollar Tree every single day. Right. And I'm like, yo, I could see myself in there. I done already saw myself at the cash register. I saw myself stocking out. I already saw myself there. I was already emotionally involved with the idea of working there. So I kept calling there, 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 kept calling there. I used to go home and like, yo, I mean, I can knock that joint out. I do the cash register. I do woo. Like, I knock that joint out, right? And I end up getting the job. I end up walking in there, and the sister said, I said, y'all hiring? She said, you know what? I'm hiring. Just make sure you show up Friday. You know what I'm saying? So I was already emotionally evolved with the idea. In my mind, had already became an employee. In my mind, I was already that. I already became it. So whatever it is, doctor, lawyer, prosecutor, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. That big time job that pays 6 figures a year. You know what I'm saying? That big time job that you looking for, that career of you being an owner, whatever it is, you have to become emotionally involved with the idea, and you're supposed to already become it now. Because that's what I'm saying. The same way that you walk and the same way that you see yourself walking and talking 10 years from now, or the same way you see yourself walking and talking when you get the job, you got to start walking and talking like that now. To talk with confidence, the way that you dress, the way that you move, you got to start moving like that right now. That's what I was saying with the social media info. You got to walk and talk and you got to move like that right now. You can say, oh, when I get 100,000 followers, I'm going to go live every day. When I get 100,000 followers, then I'm going to start posting every day. No, you start doing it now. You start moving and acting like that right now. You become that now. Hey, no, I'm already that now. And the problem is you don't want to act like you that right that you don't want to start acting like that right now because you care about what they think. You care about what your friends think. You care about what your associates think. You care about what strangers think. You care about what everybody else think about besides what you think. Who cares what they think? And then when you start to realize a lot of them not even thinking anyway. And that's a whole nother topic within itself. So you got to become that now. You scared to act like that now because you scared somebody will tell you, oh, he or she thinks she doing something and she ain't got nothing but 30 followers. Or he or she think he doing something, he ain't got nothing. Man, that man ain't even got one like on his name. Man, people ain't even what. You're afraid of the criticism. You're afraid of the hate. You're afraid of the doubt. That's what you're afraid of, bro. That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid to be looked at as crazy. You're afraid to be talked about because people gonna say this guy's delusional, this sister is delusional. Who cares what they think? And like I said, half of them ain't even thinking anyway. You know what I mean? Not half, over half of them not even thinking anyway. The same ones that's criticizing you and doubting you, it's like they hate their jobs. They